At Blue Sky Training, we're thrilled to announce our manufactured housing course. This course is going to help train for an often underrepresented and overlooked portion of the housing community. We have a lot of assessments and different training strategies for typical site-built homes. Manufactured housing gets left by the wayside, and yet it provides a great opportunity for both energy efficient improvements and health and safety improvements for occupants. We can see great gains in both of these areas with the right training and right understanding of how to properly repair and then upgrade these units. And so our training is going to help remedy just that. And along with it is going to come our very own Blue Sky Training certification for manufactured homes. That way you can take this certification to agencies and programs and say, we know how to properly assess and repair these units. This is going to help you reach the peak of your profession. Our training is going to include the full scope of work for manufactured homes. That means starting with the basics. We'll look at those building science principles that we all know and love and how those translate to a manufactured home. After those building basics, we'll cover landscape and foundation. Some of that involves stuff before the home is even there. That's what makes manufactured homes unique, is that they're brought into a site. So what are the landscape needs and different climate needs, as well as different things we can look for before the home is even there in order to help energy efficiency and health and safety. So we'll cover that and then move into HVAC systems. So we'll look at our heating, our ventilation, our cooling, all of that, how it's different in a manufactured home than a typical site-built home, and how the improvements on that also look a little bit different, as well as how we assess that may need to be a little bit workshopped for a manufactured home. We then cover plumbing and electrical, looking at much of the same stuff, things we need to cover in manufactured housing that again may be slightly different than a site-built home. We'll then work our way up. So we'll go over the repair, which often needs to happen before we can do any retrofit work for the foundation, the walls, and then the roof. Work our way up through there, going over that repair and then upgrade, and covering that holistically for the whole building so as not to hinder health and safety at any point. We then look at our fenestrations and penetrations, again, how they differ in typical site-built homes and how we may need to improve these in a manufactured home. After that, we cover a lot on health and safety, because manufactured homes often have problems that need to be addressed with health and safety. And so we want to make sure that we are really improving the air quality and lives of the occupants for manufactured homes. So we're covering everything from common contaminants to combustion safety. We'll then wrap up with some test prep as well as our very own certification so that you can reach the peak of your profession.